Greetings, everyone. Welcome to this 2023 Holiday Soul Care. I am so glad that you are joining me. My name is Joselyn Spence, and I serve as the Director of Mental Health and Wellness for the National Benevolent Association of the Christian Church, Disciples of Christ. And as a general ministry of the Disciples Church, if you don't know about the MBA, we collaborate with leaders and with health and social service organizations to strengthen and transform communities through compassion, healing, and justice. The MBA provides education, companionship, inspiration, and resources for organizational and leadership development for health and social service ministries. And all of our work with our partners is grounded in our historic mission of justice and advocacy. I hope that you have enjoyed our holiday offerings of mental health and wellness practices and encouragement from our 2023-2024 Mental Health Equity Cohort this month that was shared with you all as a gift from them to serve you as you navigate this holiday season. And I'm here with you today to finish up our holiday series with a brief soul care moment to pause and breathe. As you all know, if you have participated in our soul care sessions throughout this year, taking time to pause and breathe during the busyness of our lives is so imperative to our mental health and our overall wellness. So, whatever it is that you might be facing this holiday season, whether you are experiencing stress, grief and loss, exhaustion in mind, body, and spirit, even experiencing joy, it is so important to us, for us, to deepen our breath and to give our eyes and our brain a moment of rest. Those are all gifts from God to us. So we're going to take a couple of moments now to do that together. And I want to make a note that you can return to this video at any moment that you might need during this holiday season in order to care for your soul throughout the season. Perhaps it is something that you do every day, every other day, once a week. Invite other people into the practice with you to just breathe, to pause, to have a moment of silence, to do a body scan, and to reflect on the gift that God is giving us in this season. Pausing is one way that we engage in taking care of our souls. And so I invite you to practice the art of pausing and being present. Wherever you are in this moment, I invite you to close your eyes if you are able to. And if you can't close them or you don't feel comfortable for any reason, you can gaze at a spot on the floor in front of you. And as we do in our soul care moments, this is a time to just breathe. I invite you to place your feet flat on the floor and straighten your back. Open the airway in your body and just breathe. And if you are lying down, just allow your body to sink into whatever is holding you up. If it's a bed or a couch or floor or a yoga mat. Just allow yourself to be present in this moment and breathe. As you breathe, try to gradually slow your breath and notice your heart rate slow its pace. Notice your body softening. It is in this space of pausing and slowing the breath that we welcome in our own awareness of the presence of God that is here with us and has been here with us. It is in this space, in the midst of chaos, crisis, uncertainty, the daily ebb and flow of life, let us be still and know that we are abiding in the presence of God. Let us be reminded of the breath that sustains us, the wind that guides us, and the source that connects us, even in the midst of being in separate spaces virtually. So we just breathe and feel the presence of the Spirit enter this moment, reminding you that you are not alone, that you are held, that you are surrounded, that you are seen, that you are heard, that you are a gift in this season too. Feel the presence of the Spirit remind you the Spirit is here, the Holy Spirit. Just breathe and be. And as we juggle a myriad of emotions and experiences in this holiday season, let us not forget to breathe and to pause to slow down our racing mind. And so in this moment, we move into a moment of silence. Here, we pause to honor whatever emotion is coming up for us. We pause to allow our souls to catch up to the moment, or our bodies to catch up to our souls and our racing minds. We slow them down. We pause as a practice of accepting our limits, recognizing that we don't have to figure everything out in this very moment. And we don't have to figure everything out all by ourselves. We can be here in this moment right now. We pause for a moment of silence here for all who have been impacted by mental illness this year, for the lives that have been lost due to depression and suicide this year. We pause for the lives that have been lost to and impacted by gun violence across the nation. We pause for a moment of silence for all lost and impacted by COVID-19. We pause for a moment of silence for all who are impacted right in this moment by senseless violence all across the globe. We pause for a moment of silence for every life that we have lost this year, for every moment that we feel like we have lost this year, every opportunity, every relationship. We pause for a moment of honor. We pause here to make room for the Spirit to ground us and wrap us in a place of care. That as we acknowledge and honor the losses this year, we know that we are held. And as we continue to breathe, we will move now into a body scan to further ground ourselves. You can utilize this as a prayer practice where you are ushering in the peace of God as we move through each part of the body, beginning with the top of the head, imagining as you breathe in deeply and exhale the peace of God surrounding your head, filling your head. And we bring the breath to our forehead. You might lift the eyebrows up and down a bit to bring some attention to that area, imagining it lighting up with this peace of God that surpasses all understanding, continuing to breathe, moving down to the eyes. Allow your eyes to just hang heavy behind your closed eyelids. You don't have to look at anything. You're just allowing yourself to relax in this moment and allow the peace of God to be present. And I invite you to take a deep breath and an exhale as we bring the attention to the cheeks and the jawbone here. We just want to allow our face to relax. And so you might allow your mouth to hang open slightly and let your tongue drop to the bottom of your mouth. Just let your face relax here as you just release. A time to cast all your cares. We often have so many during the holiday season, during the end of one year, with all the concerns about what the new year may hold. Just allow yourself to relax here. And I'll invite you to take another deep breath in. And as you breathe in, lift the shoulders up, back and down as you exhale, resting more into your seat, sending the breath and peace of God down the arms into the hands. And here we're going to extend our arms at our sides. If you have space, we're going to inhale and lift the arms up overhead. And bring your palms together overhead in prayer palms and just bring them down the front of the body. Pausing here at the heart, we'll take a deep breath in. Bringing that breath, that peace of God into the heart space as you exhale, imagining your heart being filled with the peace of God. And then peace radiating throughout your whole torso as it extends down the back into your seat, and we'll slowly lower the arms down to your side and your lap, whatever is most comfortable. We'll take another deep breath in and exhale, sending the breath down the legs, into the knees, calf muscles, the shins, and the ankles. And here, as we breathe, we'll just point and flex our feet and rotate your ankles. And once you feel comfortable with that, just lightly place your feet back down on the ground. And as you place them down, imagine that you are placing them in this golden puddle of peace, this gift that God has left there for you, that God is there with you. And so we'll breathe in deeply Bringing all of that peace and that golden light up the body. And exhale. And we breathe in, Emmanuel, God is with us. And exhale. We'll breathe in one more time, Emmanuel. And exhale. God is with me, which is the beauty of the holiday season. Emmanuel, God is with us. We'll take another deep breath in and exhale. And just pause for a moment here to reflect on the wonderful gift of Emmanuel, God being with you, God's peace being with you in this season. And on your next inhale, I invite you to begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. And you can sway side to side, just to bring some movement back into the body, and open your eyes when you are ready. And as we went through this moment of soul care, this pausing and breathing, a number of things may have come up for you, a lot of memories, tears, laughter, even messages that you feel God was saying to you. You may want to take a moment to journal as we finish up. You can pause this video and begin to journal and then come back and finish it up. Or if you want to just finish up here and then pull out some paper or your journal and just write down some of what was coming up for you. But you are invited to continue to reflect if you can. But just as we have joined together on this video, one of the ways to continue to take care of your wellness during the holidays is to have shared spaces and rituals that connect you to others. And so I do encourage you to do this practice with other people if you are able to, even if it's just taking a couple of deep breaths in and out together and repeating together, Emmanuel, God is with us in this season. This centering practice of breathing and stretching and affirming and remembering who we are, who God is, remembering those we have lost are important to us. And so I encourage you to continue to utilize these relaxation techniques to ground and center yourself daily, and to take time to reflect on the joys that you are also carrying in this season. We want to acknowledge that the holiday season can be a stressful time, especially for those who are struggling with a mental illness, such as depression and anxiety. We know that about 24% of people with a diagnosed mental illness find that the holidays make their condition a lot worse. And about 40% their condition is somewhat worse. And so these statistics from the National Alliance on Mental Illness, I share them so that if you are someone who is struggling, you know that you aren't alone and there's nothing wrong with you. And so please rely on the support of others around you. The National Benevolent Association offers mental health and wellness resources, including resources on coping with difficult emotions. And all of our resources can be accessed on our website at nbacares.org/mh-resources. Finally, if you or someone you know is in a mental health crisis or having thoughts of suicide, please reach out to crisis services. They are completely free, confidential, and anonymous and are available 24/7, 365. In the United States, you can dial 988 or text HOME to 741-741. And if you are in Canada, you can call 1-833-456-4566 or text 45645. That is for Canada again. Also, please review the wonderful gifts from our Mental Health Equity Cohort that they have shared with you on ways to just love and care for yourselves during this holiday season. As we leave our time together in this soul care, may your heart continue to be filled with hope, with love, with joy, with peace in this holiday season. May you remain comforted with the warmth of compassion and the support of community that cares for you. May you remember that you are loved. May you hold on to the truth of Emmanuel. God is with us. God is with you. Grace and peace be with you. Thank you for practicing this moment of soul care with me. May you have a blessed holiday season.